Welcome back to another book review. Today we're going to be checking out A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. Now I read this on Audible, so it's going to be a little picture up here instead of a book review. So I would say that this book is a lighthearted fantasy murder mystery type of book. More a murder mystery at the beginning, because near the end of the book, maybe halfway through, it switches because you figure out who it is, and then it becomes a fantasy book near the end of it. Now there are three main characters. The main character, like the main character, is written by first person, and she is a girl, and at the very beginning of the book she walks into a bakery because she is a bakery wizard type of person, and she has to step over a dead body, and guess who gets blamed for the murder? You're right, it's her. I really like the magic system in this book. It's a fascinating idea for a magic system. With that being said, I do have a couple of criticisms of. I feel like the beginning of the book was really slow and took just a while to get into, but near the end of the book it did pick up, and I really like that gingerbread war. As I said before, I think the switch was a little bit weird from murder to fantasy. Now, I'm alright with having some of the murder fantasy elements, but at the beginning of the book, it felt like, okay, we're building a fantasy murder mystery. I'm cool with this. And near the halfway point, I'm like, okay, we figured out who it was. The end. Nope, I got a whole more thing to listen to. What on earth? So I feel like they could have either split it up into two books, just focused on one book, or one book, like the murder part or the fantasy part. So I feel like that is a little confusing, making the mental switch of, okay, we just solved the murder, now we're going to this other type of topic, and versus having it be in one book. I don't think I am the main audience for this book. I think the book was probably aimed at younger children, but because of some of the content concerns I'm about to bring up, I think it's more early teenagers. So the D word, hell is said, as well as the A word. And then there is a period in the girl's life that is mentioned. It is not stated what it is. I thought it was a fun read, enjoyable. I probably won't return to it anytime soon. I'm not rushing out to buy a copy of it like I did for Dune over here. With that being said, I'm probably going to rate it 3 stars. It was enjoyable, but again, I'm not going to return to it anytime soon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video.